Ferrari may have built the boldest engine in Formula One and also one of the riskiest. While the rest of the grid followed safer development paths, the Italian team chose a radical concept that is now dividing the paddock between admiration and serious concern. At the center of the controversy is Ferrari's unusual decision to run its June 67 6v6 engine at extremely high operating temperatures. While most Formula One engines aim for cooler intake temperatures to maximize efficiency, Ferrari went in the complete opposite direction. According to reports, the air entering the system operates well above 100 degrees, potentially far higher. The exact number remains secret inside Maranello. On paper, the idea sounds almost unbelievable, but Ferrari's engineers believed the sacrifice in raw engine power could unlock something even bigger through aerodynamic efficiency. The team accepted losing around 10 to 12 horsepower compared to rivals in exchange for a more compact cooling system, lighter side structures, and far more aggressive bodywork packaging. This changes everything. This is where things change. Ferrari's philosophy is no longer focused on the engine alone. The project was designed around total integration between chassis and power unit. Unlike Mercedes, where engine and chassis departments operate separately, Ferrari develops nearly everything inside the same factory. The goal was to create a car where aerodynamics, cooling, and mechanical systems work as one complete package. That's the real issue. And this is where the situation becomes serious. Despite generating enormous rear downforce that rivals struggle to match, the SF26 still appears to suffer from a lack of power at high RPM. The smaller Garrett turbocharger chosen by Ferrari performs strongly during starts and low-speed battery recovery, but it reportedly sacrifices around 7 horsepower at higher engine speeds. The weakness became visible during superclipping phases and top speed battles on track. Ferrari tried to compensate for this with one of its most aggressive innovations, the FTM or flick tail mode. Using an interpretation allowed by the FIA, Ferrari transformed an exhaust support into an aerodynamic profile capable of increasing diffuser airflow and rear wing efficiency. Rivals are already trying to copy the idea. According to internal estimates, the aerodynamic gain may be worth at least half a second per lap, but there is a dangerous problem attached to it. If the FIA decides to ban exhaust blowing concepts for 2027, Ferrari's entire project direction could suddenly become vulnerable. That possibility is now creating serious uncertainty inside the paddock because so much of Ferrari's concept depends on the interaction between the hot exhaust gases and the car's aerodynamic behavior. And it may not stop here. The pressure is growing even more because the current package still has weaknesses in real race conditions. In Miami, Charles Leclerc struggled heavily after the safety car restart when lower track temperatures pushed the rear tires outside the ideal operating window. While defending against Lando Norris, he was forced to overwork the tires, causing overheating and performance loss. The concept clearly has potential, but the system integration still appears incomplete. Now, Ferrari faces one of the biggest gambles in modern Formula One. Continue pushing an ultra-aggressive concept that could eventually transform the championship, or risk discovering too late that the sacrifices in engine power and reliability cannot be recovered through aerodynamics alone. Because if the FIA changes the rules again or the performance gains fail to fully arrive, Ferrari may be forced to rethink an entire project already deeply in development, and that could change the future of the team completely. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.